It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. They've got Kevin Seraphin. Warren is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Turner, and it's Knight in a two-guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. While we're in this quick break, and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Second, T.J. Warren.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
Cavaliers timeout.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Beast.
Iman Shumpert.
And we've reached him.
LeBron,
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. The Beast out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's the Beast, defended by Booker. Clock at 6. Here's the Beast. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended with 32 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Irving attacking, fires for 3, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from the Beast. The Beast's got 19 points. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Rockets in Houston.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for him. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 21 points for Freak.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Chandler, goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And it drops once again. The bucket from the Beast. The Beast's got 9 points in the quarter. Suns trail by 16. Knight kicks to Booker. Up top, Knight. Chandler with a screen for Knight. No good from outside.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Here's the Beast. Here's Thompson. Can't hit. Nice D from Chandler.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Chandler with a screen for Knight. From down in the low post, it goes. Knight's got 14 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Passes it to the Beast. The screen from Thompson. Here's the Beast. 23 points in the game. LeBron passes to Thompson. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Knight with it. He's picked up by Irving. The pass to Portis. Down low, Booker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Free throw good, Booker. And the Suns here with a different look. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Portis. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Evan Turner. And it's Larkin in for Knight. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And Cole subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Complete domination. What a game for the Beast. He has 23 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. And he sinks the second. Here's Larkin. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Suns in second.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Warren with the ball. Covered by LeBron. And it's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Knights checked in for Shane Larkin. Here's Cole. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The Beast passes to Cole. Shoots a fader. James, no good.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Booker dishes to Knight. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Knight's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's the Beast. Got a piece of it. LeBron kicks to Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Knight kicks to Warren. From 12 feet out, the putback, and then Len slams it in.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second. Yeah.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Punches it down with power.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And stolen by Fry. James kicks to Smith. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And he...
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. He's making some changes. Chandler comes in for Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in for Evan Turner. And a switch here also for Cleveland. The Beast, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. Booker out there with Warren. Then it's Chandler. Then it's Brandon Bass. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 11 on the bucket from Warren. Irving passes to Thompson. It's a pick by Love. Here's the Beast. Back to Thompson. Tipped away. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Here's Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Chandler with the screen on Thompson. Booker dishes to Warren. Chandler a screen. 5 to shoot. Pass to Portis. To the paint. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
At the line for 2.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for the Suns. And Cleveland also making a change. Temple's checked in. Chandler with the block. They get it back. Here's the Beast. Leaps for it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Beast's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
To the middle. Here's Booker. That's good. The assist that. Time from Knight.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
The screen from Thompson. Here's the Beast, defended by Booker. The screen from Thompson. Clock at 4. Let's go. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Chandler. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the Beast, defended by Booker.
2 minutes left.
Now the dish to Irving. Here's the Beast. Offline with his 3.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Outside Knight. Here's Booker. Sinks the 3-pointer. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need
Evan Turner, he's checked in for T.J. Warren.
Big.
LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Chandler a screen. Knight into the lane. They get the rebound. Portis and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Both free throws good from the Beast.
Phoenix timeout.
.116 left in the fourth. Knight kicks to Booker. There's the pick. And it's good. Walk through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half. Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, Clark. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
LeBron passes to Irving. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Booker dishes to Chandler.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. At the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Norris Cole in for Kyrie Irving. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Cole kicks to LeBron. There's the feed to Cole. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unloads. No good. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.